One part of the museum that we're proud of is our Sproutbreak case, which is a portmanteau of outbreaks associated with sprouted seeds. There are all different types of sprouted seeds that humans like to consume. We have clover sprouts, alfalfa sprouts, radish sprouts, mung bean sprouts, and we actually have some of the seeds from some of the lots that were implicated in outbreak investigations over time.
This newspaper article from the South German newspaper reminds us of that outbreak that occurred back in 2011. It was, I think, European-wide, an outbreak of Shiga toxin-producing E. coli that was causing not only a lot of cases, but a lot of cases of hemolytic uremic syndrome, a lot of people hospitalized. At first they thought, well, it might be cucumbers, and they went public with this hypothesis and crashed the cucumber industry across Europe. And then, no, maybe tomatoes though, and then they crashed the tomato industry across Europe. Finally, I heard the German public health authorities ask Bill Keane for his advice.
That's right. They contacted Dr. Keane because he had some expertise in rooting out stealth outbreak vehicles, and they shared some of their data with him. And what they found almost immediately was that they had an elevated number of people describing eating sprouts, and then they were off to the races. But it's a risky practice no matter what type of seed you're eating. The idea is that you take a seed and you sprout it in water and you keep it at a pretty ambient temperature. There's no kill step involved, and the sprout's just allowed to grow and germinate over time. And then the little sprout that comes out of the seed is chopped off and people eat it.
And it turned out to be fenugreek sprouts, right?
That's right.
And by this stage of the game, we had I can't remember how many outbreaks associated with alfalfa sprouts. So we would be on sprouts, like as soon as we had a case or two of them, of people saying they ate sprouts. And we were sort of amazed that something this big and this consequential in terms of hospitalizations went on for so long. And it took Bill Keane to help him figure it out.
That's right. He pioneered this work really in the 90s. You don't need a lot of people saying they ate sprouts for it to be the vehicle, and it's something that you should always consider when you're doing your investigations. What we've learned from this process is that it's important to consider whether you want to bleach the seeds before you sprout them. When you have a large batch of seeds, sometimes it doesn't take very many contaminated seeds to contaminate a whole batch of sprouted seeds. Another thing that has come out of this is that it's recommended that industry test the water that's used for sprouting just to make sure there's no salmonella present. If there is, that they probably don't want to sell those sprouts.